Good morning, how you doing? I wanted to give you a quick little what I eat in a day or maybe in a weekend, I'm not quite sure yet, which is not like based around super exciting, amazing, fancy recipes. This is more like your back to basics, just like what you eat on the go for maximum weight loss, whole food, plant-based, vegan, low calorie density stuff. So if you can't be bothered with all the fancy stuff and you just want to know what the heck that I have been eating on a daily basis to kind of, lose 60 pounds initially, but now lose 6 pounds in the last month, then I'm going to show you. I'm also on my period at the moment, so I may be indulging in like some lovely sweetie things, but it's also going to be low calorie density, so don't worry about that. So yeah, anyway, let's do this. I hate intros, but let's get cracking. I've already prepped some food for today, which I haven't shown you, and I'm sorry. So we're going to just whiz through this kind of stuff, but I will show you what I'm eating and how I put my stuff together when I'm out and about. Okay, let's go and get dressed. Also, I got this. What is it? Is it an Apple Watch? I'm not quite sure. Basically, to track my steps. So I've been loving this because before I was just tracking it on my phone, and I don't have my phone on me all the time. So this has been super, super helpful. And I've never really had one before, and I feel very fancy when I wear it. So anyway, we're going to track our steps today. We're going out today. It's my mum's birthday. We're going to go out for a walk with some friends first. Then we're going out for a walk with my mum and her boyfriend and my little sister. And then we're going to have like a fruit party. So that'd be fun. There'll be lots of walking, loads of steps involved. I have gone to the gym. Just did like back and biceps, so that's really good. Even though it's half term, I'm still determined to go to the gym. Even though it's not like a normal schedule. And this morning I was like, should I go? Should I not go? And I delayed it by half an hour. And then at 6 o'clock, I was like, come on, Amy, get your little butt to the gym. This is a habit you want to build for the rest of your life. So don't slip now just because it's half term. Get your butt to the gym. And so I did. And I had a great workout. Anyway, I'll stop chatting now and let's get dressed. I thought I would also just give you a little physique update, like a realistic, honest physique update from someone who has had 2 kids and who has stretch marks and who still has a wobbly tummy, but who's also working on getting lean and building muscle and all that kind of stuff. And I thought that might be helpful just because I know online you see a lot of people who just like look incredible and flawless and amazing. But if you're on your health and weight loss journey, it can feel like that is so unattainable and that's the standard that you have to reach for all the time, when that's not the case. What you really need to, if that's the journey that you're on, what I find helpful is working on being the best version of myself and not the best version of somebody else that I see online. So I wanted to give you a quick realistic physique update just to show you what I look like at the moment when I'm feeling pretty lean. This is what I'm kind of looking like at the moment. I feel like I actually have some back muscles, which is really nice, and some like bicep muscles going in, and the abs kind of starting to like kind of peek through. But as you can see, I've got such like stretch marky jiggly belly, and I'm okay with that. Like that's perfect, and that's normal for somebody who's had 2 kids and who has stretch marks. Anyway, as I mentioned, I'm on my period at the moment, so I am feeling a little bit fluffier than normal. But yeah, I'm I've always going to have this jiggly belly, and with all the stretch marks and stuff, no matter what I do, that's not going to go away. So you just have to like get okay with your own body. I'm also super short. I'm like 5'1". So sometimes I see people who are super tall and like super lean and stuff. Like I'm like, whoa, but I'm 5 foot. I'm never going to change. Like I'm not going to get taller. So like just get okay with who you are, but still be excited and be inspired to become to work on your own journey. Anyway, the reason why I thought I would just quickly share that is because if you have days where you feel down about yourself, no matter how far you are on your journey, just know that the people that you think you see online who are looking perfect and incredible, they also have flaws too. They just don't show it to you. It's a tricky thing to put out there on the internet. So, yeah, just don't think that everyone else, is like all super, super perfect and amazing, because they're not. They're not, all right. I bought some new clothes. I got a little t-shirt and an orange one, but I'm not feeling orange today. But it has a little thingy in it. It's making me feel super, super fancy and super summery. So yeah, I'm not a very clothesy person. So this is like an outfit for me, but it's leggings and a black top. I wish I was more adventurous, but I just don't care. Anyway, I've got some veggies that are probably burnt in the oven at the moment. I need to go make some breakfast. We need to head out the door to go and see our friends. So let's go downstairs. We are starting with a biscuit tea. If you haven't tried biscuit tea and you love biscuits and you love tea, you've got to try it. As soon as I get the tea out, Romy comes and climbs on this little area Because she loves helping me put the milk in, don't you, Ramsey? Yeah. You're going to put my milk in? Yeah. Come here, little sexy boy. Right, let me just get the tea bag out first, baby. Romy, do you know what I've got in the oven? Yeah. Should I show you? Yeah. So this morning, I roasted up the entire cauliflower, which was actually quite tiny, and probably the equivalent of about 2 heads of broccoli in the oven, with an entire block of tofu as well, just for general family eats today. Do you want to pour it in, Ramsey? Because, like I said, we're going out and about, and I thought better be prepared with a few essentials so that I have food and we have food today, just in case. I have no idea what to have for breakfast, actually. It's a bit of an issue. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. We're leaving in half an hour, but we're going to meet some lovely friends who always give us food. They always bring us food. They make us seitan, and they're so kind and so loving. And so I want to reciprocate, and I want to take them something tasty. And I thought I would make, I've got an abundance of carrots. So I thought I would make some carrot cake bliss balls, but we're gonna go rice cake and date and carrot. Oh my gosh. Just spill them everywhere. And make them like some carrot cake things. And also it's a great way for my kids to get in carrots. I'm not gonna be having too much of this because you guys who don't know, I went orange when I had too many carrots because I'm addicted to carrots and I love carrots so much. And also it's a bit more higher calorie density than I would like to have at the moment because of all of the date combination. So the way that I'm gonna make sure that I don't stuff myself with these is by also adding in some peanut butter. So like I have like a no-go about peanut butter. I just use PB2 so that if I add some peanut butter in, I know I'm not going to be having it. So that's my strategy. Anyway, so let's figure out breakfast. I know you've seen this breakfast a million times, but when you love something, it's low calorie density and it ticks all the boxes, you've just got to keep going at it. So I'm obviously making banana ice cream. My dream was to make cherry Bakewell style, and I realized I only have 3 cherries in my frozen cherry bag, so that's really sad. So instead we're going to switch it up and we're just going to go for chocolate. So I'm just going to do like maybe 4 or 5 bananas in here, and then I'm obviously going to add in some cauliflower for extra low calorie density goodness. So I usually like to do like a full cup of cauliflower. Let's just do a little extra, just because the cauliflower really like bulks out. Honestly, you can't taste it at all. Okay, that's like almost half cauliflower, guys. That's crazy. Then I've got some cocoa powder. So to bump up the creaminess and get myself a little bit of lovely tofu in the morning. Oh, a little bit of proteiny goodness. I'm just going to use some silken tofu. I love silken tofu and everything. And we bought so much from the Chinese shop. It's actually outrageous. So I'm just going to do like a 1/3 of this pack of silken tofu. This is such a strange, unlikely combination for a chocolate ice cream. I know that. Obviously some miso for that natural salty vibe. And then because I was craving the like almond flavor from a cherry Bakewell, I'm gonna just put some almond extract in here. So it's gonna be like a chocolate almond ice cream. Boom, there we go. I mean, that's quite a lot actually, to be honest. Okay, and that's about it. We're gonna blend it up with some soya milk. Little splash of soya milk. Okay, medium splash. So that's basically it. You can obviously add a date in if you fancy, but I'm good with this. So let's just give it a quick blend. Oh, look at that. It's like, actually I've turned it into half ice cream, half shake. But the addition of the almond extract in here is like a total game changer. It's so, so good. And if you're in the habit of eating the same things over and over again, adding one tiny little extra thing like almond extract can like make it an entirely new dish. Everything tastes better when it's in a fancy vessel. So we're going to pop it in my new little special glass. Oh my gosh, yes. If you are craving chocolate for breakfast, if you're on your period and you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I just need sweet, naughty things, then by all means, you can have it. And actually, I've got the rice cakes in front of me. I wanted to add like a little kind of crumbly topping, if you will. I might just crush up a rice cake and just stick it on the top. just to add a little extra texture, a little extra something going on, but keeping it low calorie intensity, obviously. Oh, I think it's gonna be amazing. If you like Ben and Jerry's, because it's got like all the like amazing texture, and then get creative by adding stuff in your nice creams as well to make it feel more like a Ben and Jerry's, like a super tasty treat. Ugh. Okay, we're doing a quick little PB to drizzle on the top because I think we need it. It deserves something peanut buttery. Okay, but still chocolatey, still chocolatey. My usual is cocoa powder and maple syrup, but I'm not wanting to go maple syrup really because it's just added extra calories that are unnecessary. So I thought the PB2 would be a lovely little version. You can have it thick if you want and have it like splopped on the top, and I'm going to do it like a drizzle. Okay, and there you go. And then a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to drizzle some on the top now. Oh, yes. And then as I'm eating it, I'll also continue to drizzle. Boom, breakfast is served. Let's have a little taste of this crunchy goodness. Oh, the rice cake on top. It feels like I'm having Cocoa Pops, right? The chocolate plus the crunch. That genuinely tastes like Cocoa Pops. Oh my gosh, wow. Right, I'm gonna shove this in my face and then let's go out and see our friends. These are the little carrot cake balls that I made. Obviously very carroty. I have had a taste, they're very delicious. I didn't end up using peanut butter. I used PB2 because it needed to be like drier and not wetter. But yes, anyway, these are the little carrot cake bites. So I'm just gonna pack this for us to take on our walk for those tiny babies who get hungry. And hopefully our friends will enjoy them as well. Okay, let's see if you like it. It's really yummy. Are you ready? You want to have a little
cake?
Come and try this carrot cake. Have a little taste.
The carrot cake.
That's carrot cake.
Funny.
Is it funny? Have a little try.
I want one for you.
Tell me what you think. What do you think? Good? You love it? So we're on our walk and we've just found a wild garlic spot, which is like massive. It's kind of out of the end of the season because it's all very yellow, but we've managed to find a few little wild garlic bits, so we might go home and try out some wild garlic stuff. I just have to show you guys how gorgeous this is. We are back from our walk and this is what I prepared earlier. All the broccoli, cauliflower and all the baked tofu, which I'm just going to have a quick little nibble now. So we're just heading out to my mum's. I'm just going to bring all this with us because I think we're going to have like a fruit party. But I want the veggies and I wanted some tofu. I could probably eat all these veggies to myself, but I might share with people if they're lucky. Oh no, tofu down, tofu down, tofu down, tofu down. I've also got a little bit of leftover sticky rice from yesterday, so I'm just going to pop it in a Tupperware, and that is going to be our lunch, I think. From the fridge. I've also got a little bit of some leftover sauce that I made yesterday, which is just soy sauce, maple syrup, rice vinegar, and some ginger. So I'm just going to pop that in my Tupperware. Quick and simple, ready to rumble. We are just at my mum's. Everyone's chatting inside, but I want to show you quickly what I'm going to shove in my face. I've got about a cup of rice, loads, and I've tried to like really go for the broccoli and the cauliflower, and then a nice little sprinkle of tofu. And that simple little thing is going to be my lunch, but I'm so excited to dig in because I am hungry. So let's go and eat this. I know this video is all over the place, but I'm now at my mum's house and it's such a lovely day. We're sitting out on the decking and we're just going to enjoy some lovely watermelon, and I've had a cup of tea. So yeah, it is about 4 o'clock. I'm getting, well, I was thinking about eating some food. I was getting what I thought was a little bit snacky, and then what I realised is I actually haven't had anything to drink in a while, and I'm actually just super thirsty. So I was about to reach for some food, but now I'm going to make myself a nice cup of like a rooibos chai tea, And I thought I would also have something very small and nibbly. And I wanted some berries, so I've gone hunting in my mum's freezer. And I've realised she has some little wild frozen blueberries. So I thought I would just have a little bowl of like nibbly things, low calorie density, and a cup of tea to tide me over, because I don't want to have like proper food now, because it's going to be dinner time soon, and I don't want to not be hungry for dinner, because then I know if I eat now, won't be hungry for dinner, and then I'll want to eat later at like 7 or 8 o'clock. So that just like throws everything off for me. So a little drink and a snack now is going to be absolutely perfect. And then I'll be hungry in like an hour or two to have proper dinner. Anyway, just thought I would chat to you about my kind of thought process in that moment, like an afternoon kind of time when you're feeling snacky, and what's going on in my head. So I've just got this little chai tea here, which is quite yummy. We were going to go on a second walk, but actually it's now like 4 o'clock because Romy had a massive nap. So we're just going to chill in the garden and just enjoy the sunshine for a bit, because the sun's come out now and it's beautiful. It's rare that I actually have a second to myself to like, just like film in silence where there's not noise all around me. So it's just like, it feels like a luxury. If I was at home, what I'm actually craving is some PB2 in some celery to have like that sweet, salty kind of hit. So like that is what I'm actually craving, and that's what I would have if I was at home, but the blueberries will do me just fine. In fact, I need to go and see if my mum has got any, like, why was I not thinking about vegetables? Like, if you're snacky, the best thing, obviously fruit is great, but the best thing to have is vegetables. So my mum obviously has loads of vegetables, so let me go hunting and see if there's any good veggies I can snack on, because sometimes you're not actually hungry, you just need something nibbly, especially when you're on your period. You feel like extra nibbly, I find anyway, so I always just kind of like need to keep my my mouth busy with something, and so veggies is the key. So let's go together and see if there's any veggies that I can nibble on. There should be loads. Aha! Celery! Okay, we're gonna have celery. Yum. Oh my god, my mum buys everything organic, which I should do, but the flavour is so good. Everything, even celery, tastes like that much better. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put together a little platter. Hope she doesn't mind me eating all the celery. Oh my gosh, I found cherry tomatoes. Organic cherry tomatoes are always the best. Oh my god. When you've been eating this way for a while, you do get excited about vegetables. Little blueberries. Oh my god, they're so tiny and cute. Maybe like half a cup. Sorry, I've got nowhere to put you guys while I'm here. Can anybody just like sometimes not be bothered to get a chopping board out and just like slices in the air? When you're mindlessly nibbling on stuff, it literally doesn't matter what you're nibbling on, does it? You don't care what the food is. You're just going to put food in your face. So you may as well put good food in front of you, and then that's the stuff that's going to go in your face, you know? And then just a few cherry tomatoes will do the trick. Maybe like a little cupful. I hope she doesn't mind. Okay, here's my little feast. Massive portion, well, for a snack anyway, and all low calorie density goodies, and my tea. Okay, it's 6 o'clock, and I'm still snacking, and this is actually my second round, and what I've been doing, which seems really weird, is I've been putting the defrosted blueberries inside the celery. And they're so good. It's yummy. We're going to do a smoothie for the kids real quick, and I need to think about something that I'm going to have for dinner so that I don't eat too late. So let me see what I can scrounge that will be nice and filling. Oh my god, my lips. My lips are blue. It's getting quite late. It's like maybe 6:30. I'm not quite sure. I'm not even that hungry. But because I don't want to eat late at night, I've been trying to think about what I can eat here. And I found a big gigantic bag of potatoes, which was calling my name, and I thought it'd be good for the kids as well to have with their smoothie, because I've had loads of goodness in the smoothie. And so I've just chopped up like 4 big potatoes. The kids and I are going to share that, and now I need to hunt around to see what super easy, like vegetable, low calorie density sides I can have with my potato. I think my mum has obviously got some stuff. She's got loads and loads of leafies in there. We've got cucumber, and there's stuff hiding up there. So I need to go and investigate and see what I can pull together. This is not a day with like fancy recipes. This is a day of like actual realistic healthy eating when there's like not fancy recipes. So anyway, hopefully this kind of day is helpful because it shows you what I make when I'm like, you know, a normal actual human. But anyway, potatoes are always a good shout, and any vegetable will go with it. And when you're hungry, you'll eat it, even if it's not like super crazy exciting recipe, because anything tastes good when you're hungry, you know. Into my potatoes, I'm just going to add some soy milk and mash it up real quick, and then I'm going to add in some salt, and then we're sorted. Oh, yes, so excited. Okay, I'm back out in my mum's garden because it's too noisy inside and I just can't film in there. Okay, I've thrown some random things on a plate. It's basically mash and salad, but I've made it look super sexy, so it feels like something that I'm very excited to eat. So basically, I grabbed an entire cucumber, 3 mushrooms, chopped them up, and I put some soy sauce and a little bit of maple syrup on the top. I've got this little oh my god, what's it called? Satsuma. I'm going to squeeze the juice of the satsuma on top of there as well, but I thought I would leave it open for the photo. I've got like a cup of mash there. I've got some leafies, so I thought I might eat it in lettuce boats, and then I've got kimchi inside in the middle because I'm addicted to kimchi. So very, very simple, but it's a very gigantic feast, very fresh, and it's got the satisfying taties, and I feel like that's going to be pretty good. So keeping it simple today, keeping it simple, but it's going to be yum. We're back at home now in our normal setting, and every night I like to, the washing machine's on, isn't it? I'm sorry about that. So every night I used to, before my cut, used to sit down and eat some snacks, eat some nibbles, whatever it was, whether it was fruit, whether it was leftover nibbly things that were sitting in the kitchen, yogurty bowl, like whatever, I would eat some stuff. Obviously, I'm not doing that anymore because I realised I am not hungry after dinner, and I need not have any more nibbly snacks. Extra calories are not necessary when you are not hungry. So therefore, every night I've been sitting down and having a nice cup of tea. Yes, I'm having some more biscuit tea. I'm totally addicted, and there's nothing anyone can do about that. So anyway, I am sitting down and having a biscuit tea. But what I wanted to say was, if you're on your weight loss journey and you think it's going to be super easy, right, there's 2 sides to this. So weight loss doesn't have to be so difficult. You can eat as much food as you want to be satisfied, so you never have to go hungry. But weight loss isn't easy when it comes to changing your habits. Because I was in the habit of snacking at night, that is still ingrained in me for some reason, even like after a month of not doing that. So at nighttime, it's still really hard for me to not reach for those snacks. And so basically the thing that I want to say is that if you're on your weight loss journey, it might not be easy. Like, get okay with it maybe being a bit uncomfortable and a bit difficult sometimes, because it is difficult for me still to not have my nighttime snack. So maybe this will get easier at some point. Maybe it's just something I'll have to battle with forever. I have no idea. But basically, I sit down thinking about snacks, I come and get myself a cup of tea, I go back in, I close the kitchen door, I do not come back in. If I'm really struggling, I'll brush my teeth. But this is obviously as long as I'm not actually hungry, which I'm not. So anyway, it's not always easy. There are difficult times for everybody on their weight loss journey. No matter how long you've been doing it for, it can be tough. So just want to let you know that you're not alone in the difficultness of weight loss. It happens to everybody, and the way that you get to the other side of your weight loss journey is by pushing through that difficulty and not giving up in the process, because everybody who has gotten to that side of being lean has gone through this painful bit of every night maybe wanting a snack and saying no, and just keep on going. And the longer you do it for, maybe it gets easier. But anyway, you're not alone. I'm with you right now. I'm not having my snack. So if you're not hungry, don't have your snack. Let's do this together. Get a cup of tea and snuggle on the couch and do something different that's not snacking. Anyway, I am going to go to bed. After a little bit, I'm going to organise my week because it's half term with the babies. I need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do with them for the next 4 days. That's like super fun and exciting, but that's not going to tire them out. So I'm going to go and plan that, snuggle down with Jamesy and watch some Grey's Anatomy because we're super into that at the moment and it's amazing. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this crazy little video. Have a lovely one, and I'll see you very soon.